I come from money, I come from class. These ladies love me for all my cash. Won't let nobody spoil my dream, 'cause I got money and I can do anything.
Brother. Brother. This is ungodly. This is actually ungodly, Devin.
All I can say right now is fucking Austin. What the fuck have you done? This? What the fuck did I just watch, bro? So, this was another retrospective, and it was Austin's idea because he found out about this fucking promotion. So, why don't you go ahead and explain what the fuck we're doing?
So, I found
ahead.
out about the. So, I found out about this promotion through Deadlock because they watched the first episode.
Yeah, fuck
Now
you,
we are
Deadlock.
watching the first. Now we are watching the first episode. WXO Wrestling.
Can I ask, what the fuck, what does WXO stand for? What, like, does it even stand for anything?
I will look it up, actually.
Because at least
see.
WWA stood for World Wrestling All-Stars. XWF stood for Extreme Wrestling Federation. What the fuck was this?
What does WXO stand for?
It probably ain't gonna even tell you, bro. This shit was so fucking obscure. I fucking had to scour the fucking Google images to find pictures of some of these people. And there were some people I straight up said, no, I can't find them. There's no way, bro. Like, there's no way that I could find these people.
Devin.
What?
It looks like there's not much info available about WXO Wrestling.
It has to stand for something.
But here's some related information about wrestling acronyms. And it just gives me LWO, OVW, ECW, WWE. Nah.
Bro.
Oh.
It has to stand for something. It can't just stand for nothing. Like, there has to be a reason why they called it WXO. Like, what the fuck is this shit? I don't know what else to say. What the fuck?
Devin, it legitimately doesn't stand for anything. I'm not joking.
Brother,
it doesn't stand for anything.
What? Then why call it WXO? Like, why? Why did they pick that name?
I don't know. Oh God.
This was so bad. Dude, this was so fucking, like, not bad in the same way as XWF and WWA. This was just so, like, when I tell you we knew about 5 people on this show, brother, like, and there was like 5 matches. The show was only 57 minutes. By the way, we had to watch these episodes on YouTube, and they're fucking VHS rips. So this had commercials. So somebody in January of fucking 2000 sat there and fucking taped. They taped WXO on their fucking VCR from the fucking TV feed. Why? Who was doing this? Why was this aired on TV? What the fuck, Ted DiBiase? What the fuck were you thinking? And there's just no information. There's just no, like, what? First this, and then your fucking son goes to fucking prison for money laundering. What the fuck, Ted DiBiase? I don't even know, brother. I don't know what to say. Like,
I got something to say. You mentioned
oh
them.
my god. Well, we'll talk about Ted DiBiase here in a bit. We'll talk about him here in a bit because we didn't start off with Ted DiBiase. No, we started off with a tag team match. But fucking before fucking we get to that, fucking I just like you want to explain to the people how fucking pathetic this promotion is, Austin? Do you realize that this promotion lasted like 3 weeks?
It didn't even last a month.
Do you understand how sad? Bro,
I don't even think it lasted 3. I don't even think it lasted 3 weeks, Devin, because it started on the 16th. Then the second episode was on the 23rd, and the third was on the. Oh, maybe it was.
Bro, it didn't make it out of January of 2000. What the fuck? What the? All I can find on this is just it just says WXO Wrestling. This comes from WrestleCrap.com. It's on their fucking tab called fucking I guess the site is called The Very Worst of Wrestling. So I think I might have read one of the TNA things off of here. Yeah, I think I read that fucking something about the Nasty Boys on here one time. But so it says here WXO Wrestling, and it doesn't say what it stands for if you're curious. It said get this, launched, and then in parentheses, and folded in the early 2000s as an old school, family friendly alternative to the big three promotions at the time, being WWF, WCW, and ECW, obviously. The organization treated itself like a big deal, with the announcers claiming that the top wrestlers from around the world were trying to get in on the action. And I told you that they said that shit when we were watching this, and I told you it was cap. I knew it was cap, bro. Phones were ringing. Excuse me. Oh shit, I dropped my controller. Fuck. Phones were ringing off the hook at WXO headquarters. We were told it was just bad luck that a bunch of WWF and WCW cast-offs called first and tied up all the phone lines. Oh my god. Okay, so fucking oh my god, Austin. Take Fred Ottman, better known as Typhoon and the Shockmaster, though he hadn't been in demand in years, the big man was still doing well enough for himself to show up to WXO in a sports car. Unfortunately, he was too fat to get out of the car.
No, bro.
Ted DiBiase played the role of authority figure, acting as CEO and CFO. If you're wondering what those are, Chief Executive Officer and Chief Financial Officer. And it goes to continue here, of XWO, and then parentheses, whose initials were never explained. With the $1 Million Man in charge, surely there was no way they would ever run out of money. But that's not to say the WXO was just throwing money around. DiBiase declared there would be no guaranteed money contracts so that the wrestlers wouldn't get complacent. Another thing WXO would bring back was wholesome family entertainment in an era when WWF, WCW, and ECW were pushing sex, and more sex. Announcer Chris Cruz agreed that DiBiase was, quote, not gonna... Oh, do they have an audio file here of Mr. fucking Chris Cruz? Does it work? Nope, I guess the audio file doesn't work. Okay. Well, he says, quote, not gonna take any stuff. And he says WXO is gonna be family friendly. Oh my god. Fucking... Then the other commentator, Stan Lane, says, everything else walks, money talks. Apparently, fucking, along with his broadcast colleague, they seemed to be on a mission to avoid saying the word shit as often as conspicuously as possible. Case in point, Chris Cruz describing one wrestler beating the stew out of another. But being family-friendly wouldn't mean WXO would be embarrassingly lame. For instance, they had a hard-rocking theme song, reminiscent of Raw is Wars. No, it wasn't the incessant reminders about being family-friendly that meant WXO wouldn't be embarrassingly lame. Not that this was a tough environment. The WXO rings, for instance, were unforgiving. They call them ropes, said Stan Lane, but there's no hemp under there. So what they're basically saying is there was no padding under this ring.
Oh my
and
god.
If you thought that was tough, try landing outside of the ring. Stan Lane said that any wrestler who hit the floor would end up sucking... well, I can't play it because the audio file doesn't work. But it says they had to come back next week and clarify that he said cement. So they didn't even have padding on the floor. It was just concrete. Straight concrete, Austin.
Bro, what the fuck?
So, and then it just goes on to describe the first episode. And, hold on, let me... Okay, fucking... Alright, so that's basically the introduction to WXO. So, they were trying to be a family-friendly alternative to WWF, ECW, and WCW. And Ted DiBiase put a bunch of money into it, and they didn't give anybody guaranteed contracts. You know where I heard that before? XWF, they didn't give people guaranteed contracts either. And they lasted, what, a month? 2 months?
Longer than this.
Yeah.
But I will say, fucking, we've noticed some parallels between XWF and WXO.
Yeah.
Like the logo and the background of the logo and the promos and like everything. So...
Yeah. It's fucking, like, and there was even, like, a promo spot they kept doing with fucking the Repo Man. And basically,
Barry Dorso, Devin. You can't be calling him the Repo Man.
I'm just gonna call him Austin because he's bald.
Fuck off.
Fucking, so he was like promoting WXO, and then fucking it had like rock music, and it was like the same kind of background that Hulk Hogan was in front of, and then he tore his shirt, and I was just like, wow, like this is the exact same fucking advertisements that Hulk Hogan was doing for the XWF, and I'm just like, huh. You know, it makes you wonder, did they take inspiration from this? And then it makes you wonder, why the fuck would they take inspiration from this?
It is Hulk Hogan, Devin.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
It is Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. It's fucking...
He probably thought this was a great idea. He probably did. Like,
I mean, Ted DiBiase thought that this was a great idea, and, well, it turned out to be shit.
Since you
So,
mentioned this, Ted DiBiase. Just thought I'd play that.
I just, like, some of this show just had me speechless because so much stuff was going on, and we didn't know who half these fucking people were. And then the commentators just, like, expect you to, like, give a shit, and they expected the crowd to give a shit, and the crowd, what fucking, god damn it, drop my controller again. What little bit of the crowd that they had, I might add, which they didn't even fill the whole arena. A lot of this show, they just looked confused or quiet or like they didn't know who the fuck these people were. And then fucking the only time that they sat there and fucking made a peep was when fucking Ted DiBiase came out and when Dan Severn came out. And that was it.
Yep. Yeah.
Those are probably the only fucking two people that they knew. So, and the only reason that they knew who Dan Severn was because he was in WWF. So,
Oh, that's not what Jim Ross would say. He'd be like, "Oh, Dan Severn, fucking."
oh my god.
he was in New Japan UFC. Like, Jim Ross was a huge fucking mark for goddamn Dan Severn. I don't know if you knew that.
No, but I do now.
Boom, boom.
Oh my god.
But
God damn it, now since you said that, I'm thinking of that fucking Jim Ross song where he was like 30 men will enter my ass. Fucking, that's Kyle on a daily basis. Anyway,
oh my god.
fucking, so, anyway, we start off the show with this fucking tag team match of fucking goddamn Eric Watts and
And his
fucking,
tag team partner,
go
Mr.
ahead.
John Zandig, which I'll play this.
CZW with Zandig. Oh my god, what the fuck just happened? What do you mean what happened? What are you, blind? Jesus! There was 5 of them!
The
Yeah,
only thing he's known for.
to the point where fucking, when you look him up, that's the only thing that comes up. And they took on the team of fucking Adam Pearce, who had hair, yes. The same Adam Pearce that's the general manager of Raw right now. And who the fuck was his partner?
This is sad that I don't remember. Fucking hell. Okay, let me look it
Let
up.
me go back to the fucking site I was on. Maybe it says, because it described what happened on the show. So let me see. His partner was Tommy Rogers.
Okay.
I don't have an image of Tommy Rogers. Tommy Rogers, wrestler.
The sad part is the match was okay. It wasn't bad. Like, it was just okay. Like, Adam Pearce carried it.
Yeah, and there was one point in the match where Adam Pearce just got straight up fucking Germaned on his fucking neck as well.
Yeah. I think it was Zandig that Germaned him on his neck, too.
Do you think fucking Adam Pearce was saying Jesus when he fucking got German?
Oh, probably. Oh, this is so bad. In the end, it was the worst finish. And by the way, this finish got booed out of the building. I will tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking. So they do a spot where they both clothesline each other. Like it was Zandig and Adam Pearce, and they both clothesline each other. So it's like a both men are knocked down thing.
Mm-hmm.
But Zandig awkwardly lands on Adam Pearce, and the ref counts 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
And the whole fucking arena is the loudest the loudest thing I ever heard. It was just boos from this like not it's not a sold out arena. I'll tell you right now. It's not even an arena. It's like a fucking high school gym, and it's not sold out. Like it's so bad. Like it was so awful. Oh man. But
Why on this fucking WrestleCrap website do they have an image of Joe Theismann with those fucking pills? I'm gonna have to put that in
I
the thumbnail.
oh god. Okay. And then after that, we got the first bit of commercials. Which we got some a South Park commercial,
Yep.
a terrible ass AT&T commercial with fucking David Arquette, and then fucking we got it was actually the South Park commercial was specifically South Park Rally for the N64, PlayStation, Dreamcast, and PC. Um, we also got a commercial with fucking goddamn what's his name from Star Trek,
William Shatner.
William Shatner, and yeah, that was the commercials. It was fucking ungodly. And then we cut back to the show, and it's just Ted DiBiase, and he's talking
Mm-hmm.
about how I should she not. He's talking about how a lot of companies now do contracts. Well, I'll tell you one thing here. I'll tell you one thing here. I'll tell you one thing here. He said that I'll tell you one thing here like
Yeah,
10
he
times.
kept saying, "Oh, and I just want you to think about one more thing. Oh, there's just one more thing that I need to tell you. There's just one more thing, one more thing, one more thing." And he kept saying it like 8 fucking times.
And it was all about the same shit. Oh, there's going to be no contracts. You got to earn your opportunity, and you only get the no. You get opportunity, but you got to earn your cash. So you could be on the show. It's just no guarantee that you're getting paid.
Yep.
It is basically the
Because
gist.
he said you're only gonna get fucking paid if you impress Ted DiBiase.
Mm-hmm.
So
Uh,
yeah.
and then we get more commercials, and then it comes back to fucking another match, and it's fucking Maniac Manny, who is Manny Fernandez,
Mm-hmm.
and he took on fucking Sean Hill. The only thing we know about Sean Hill is he wrestled a lot in Puerto Rico. That's the only
Yep.
thing we could find,
If
guys.
if you're wondering what the fuck the image of Sean Hill is in the thumbnail, that is legitimately that ass shot is the only fucking picture that I could find of him. Like dead ass. I'm not even joking.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, always great when you can't even find fucking pictures of somebody.
And this is by far probably one of the worst matches I've ever fucking seen. This match was terrible. And then it ended so abruptly with Maniac Manny Fernandez hitting the shittiest, I mean the shittiest, diving headbutt off the top rope
Yep.
and pinning Sean Hill 1, 2, 3.
This was so fucking ass, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Like it was so bad. It was so bad, bro. Oh my god. What was after that?
Oh, well, Austin, don't forget to mention that we got a commercial with your baby daddy, David
I already
Arquette.
mentioned it, okay?
Well, I wanted to mention it again because they played the commercial like 3 fucking times, and they showed how David Arquette had the finesse when he was bowling. So, I just had to point that out again. Because I know how
It
much
was
you love Mr. David Arquette.
go fuck yourself.
But God damn it, I'm trying to cut out this fucking picture of goddamn Sean Hill. Because since it's an ass shot, it doesn't even cut it out correctly. So fucking bad. I've never had to like put an ass shot of somebody in the thumbnail like this, bro.
Oh, Jesus.
Fucking, but fucking, I think next we had the fucking, the whole fucking Mystery Man reveal, I think. And Ted DiBiase comes out and he starts cutting a promo and shit. I wasn't even paying attention to what he was saying because I was trying to find fucking images. So I don't know if you heard what he said.
Oh, well, he was talking about how this is the fucking the place where the best of the best wrestle, Devin, and it's the land of opportunity on some SmackDown 2016 part like fucking shit. And he was talking about how he has a great opportunity for somebody who is known as the Beast. And then fucking the Beast, Dan Severn, comes out, and he's sweaty as ever.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, and by the way, they were teasing who it was gonna be as well. They kept showing like back shots of him, and fucking Austin was like, he was like, bro, you can obviously tell that that's Dan Severn and shit because he was so sweaty.
he's always fucking sweaty, dog. Like,
Yeah,
I
and this motherfucker, right? I've never heard him cut a promo before. Like I seen him. I think he was on like one or two of the Raws that we did from like 1998 or
mm,
whatever. And I know he was like in the Brawl for All and shit. But fucking this motherfucker, bro, he sounds like a fucking chipmunk. Like I don't know what the fuck his voice is, bro. But he was sitting there talking about, oh, I'm the Beast, and I'm here in WXO, and I'm gonna fucking destroy people, and oh, to be the man, you gotta beat the man and shit. I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? How's this guy intimidating? He sounds like fucking Alvin the Chipmunk. Like, bro, and he's sitting there like, oh, Ted DiBiase, I came here to be the best in the world, and I'm one of the top wrestlers in the world. I'm like, yeah, that's why you got fired by fucking WWF. So,
I hope Jim Ross doesn't hear this. He will fucking scorch you in a barbecue for saying all that.
uh,
Oh,
but he straight sounds like a chipmunk, bro. And they're trying to do this promo, and they're trying to get Dan Severn over with this fucking crowd, and his promo it was like a generic babyface promo, and like, and then we see backstage, we see fucking goddamn Al Green and his fucking posse, which apparently they're called like the Black Top Bullies or some shit like that. Is their
I should
faction
also
name?
mention that Barry Dorso is also a part of that.
Yeah, aka the Repo Man. Fucking,
Was he
it's just
wasn't he
like,
Smash as well?
yes, he was also Smash. It's just like, why, bro? Why? And so they're watching this, and then they're just like, fucking, because Dan Severn is just like, oh, I have my wrestling gear on, and I want to fight somebody tonight to prove that I belong here in the WXO, and then Al Green's just like, oh, I'll fight him, and then he runs out, and then we have this match between fucking Dan Severn and fucking Al Green, and can you fucking say how this match went? Because I was trying to find a fucking image of Al Green, and the only one I could find is an image of him cutting a promo, which I think is on episode 2, which is the only fucking thing that he's known for, and to the point where Brian Zane sat there and made a fucking t-shirt out of it. So, fuck you, goddamn Brian Zane.
I will say, this match was okay only because of Barry Dorso. It's so sad that I'm saying that, Devin. Dude, it's so depressing that I'm saying the reason this match was good was because of Barry fucking Dorso. Oh my god, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. Oh my god, I'm just now realizing. Oh my god.
Is it like possible for us to sink any lower? Like, I know we talked about doing JCW and shit like that, but like, brother, this fucking company didn't last 3 weeks.
Bro, I don't know
Like,
if we can sink any lower. But I'm scared to even say that because there is a possibility we can.
bro,
Devin.
Ted DiBiase is like, he's such a fucking failure, bro. Like, how do you fail? You fail at being a businessman. You fail at running a company, and you fail at being a father, bro. Like, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
And he did. Look where his son is. He's in jail. He was money laundering. You want to know why he was money laundering? Because Ted DiBiase's dumbass sat there and blew fucking money on this fucking hogwash, fucking dog water, fucking goddamn diarrhea shit of a company. What
You
the
know what
fuck,
you know
dude?
what he has to say about that?
Oh, everyone's got a price. I'm the $1 million man. Is that what he's gonna say?
Well, I was going to talk about this.
You know, fucking. I don't even know, bro. I'm just so like, my mind is just.
Well, if your mind wasn't at ease yet, we had Mike Enos. He sat there and hit Barry Dorso with a chair and ended the match in disqualification.
Yeah, but Austin, I think you're forgetting. I think you're forgetting to talk about who Barry Dorso faced.
Who did he even face again? I don't even remember.
Oh, probably one of the most fucking cursed things on this show, Austin. How
Oh
could you
yeah,
forget
wasn't it
Scott
Scott
Nash,
Nash? Oh yeah, the goat himself.
aka the fake Kevin Nash?
Every company has the goat itself, and I think in this company it's either going to be Barry Dorso or Scott Nash.
Yeah, because they had Barry Dorso doing all the fucking advertising, and then motherfucker was in like 3 fucking segments. Like, Jesus Christ.
Barry Dorso might be the MVP of this fucking show.
That's sad, bro. That's just pathetic. Like,
Oh,
that is depressing that he's like the MVP of this.
well, after that monstrosity, I think we got the main event. Am I correct? After the commercials?
Fucking.
No, we got the recap. We got the recap where they recapped everything, and everything they recapped was fucking terrible.
Yeah, yep. Because they recapped fucking Mike Enos's fucking Hulk Hogan ass chair shot that he hit on fucking
you
goddamn.
you know Hulk Hogan was like, "Oh, brother, that chair shot looked pretty good. I got to take some notes." You know he was like
Oh my god, bro! Like, and just all the commercials were making it worse too because we kept getting fucking Joe Theismann, Joe Theismann, Joe Theismann. Oh, get your fucking pills and shit.
don't forget the anti-itch lotion.
Yeah, don't forget fucking South Park Rally that they advertised like 4 fucking times.
And don't forget the internet, Devin.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fucking that too. The fact that they kept advertising the internet like it was this brand new fucking thing that just got invented, bro. Fucking, fucking. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. We're gonna
Oh
we're
no.
gonna we're gonna we're gonna see something because they had a commercial. They had a fucking commercial in this, right? Where you could call this number to order a fucking
Oh no.
computer, right?
Oh
Right?
no.
Hold on, let me go back to this fucking show. Fucking
Oh
I have
no.
to find the commercial.
Oh no. I'm scared. Here, I'll play some music to set the mood.
This is a compact computer. Alright, I got the number.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so to get this computer, you had to call this number. Hold on, I gotta go to my keypad. We're gonna call this live on air right now
Oh
and see
no.
if they answer. So
Oh
it's
no.
1-888-297-0765,
Oh God.
and apparently when you would call this number, this is how you could order yourself a compact fucking computer that looks like a fucking ancient dinosaur that would get like fucking 10 gigabytes of fucking storage and like 64 megabytes of RAM. And you want to know what you could do on this shit? You could do stuff like use MSN Messenger and the Internet Explorer. Ooh. And you could also play South Park Rally and this other fucking terrible fucking drag racing game that they're advertising on your fucking CD-ROM. But here we go. We're calling the compact computer number. Let's see if I can order one, Austin.
Okay. Oh no.
Can you hear it?
Mhm.
Welcome to America's hottest talk line.
Brother.
Guys, hot ladies,
Brother.
are ready to talk
No.
to you. Press 1 now. Ladies, to talk to interesting and
Not
exciting
again.
guys free.
Not
Press 2
again.
to connect free now.
Not
Guys, press
again.
1 now.
Not
Ladies, press
again.
2 now.
Let's press 2. Fuck it.
America's hottest talk line is for callers 18 and over. If you're under 18, you must hang up
It's-
now.
I just
On
want my
to the next
compact
line.
computer,
We
bro.
hope you have
That's
a great
what I
time
want.
on America's hottest talk line. Grab a pen. We're going to give you our direct access number so you can call us back absolutely free next time you're in the mood. Ready? Call 1-800-444-3000. That's 1-800-444-3000.
Is it actually going to put me on with somebody?
You need to record a greeting to introduce yourself to the other callers. First, let's record the name you want to use. After the
Brother.
tone, record just your first name.
Penis.
Now let's record your greeting. If you're ready to record, press 1. To hear tips for recording a good greeting and some examples, press 2. If you'd like to pause the system to prepare what you're going to say, press 3.
I don't know which one I'm supposed to fucking press.
If you're ready to record, press 1.
Okay.
To hear tips for recording a good greeting and some examples, press 2. If you'd
What
like
should
to
I
pause
have
the
as my
system to
greeting,
prepare what
Austin?
you're going to say, press 3.
But hello, my name is Barry Dorso. I'm here to.
Record after the tone. Hit any key when you're done.
So, well, you know, Ric Flair, you're an old fucking bastard. That's what you are. So, and WCW should have hired fucking goddamn. They should have
Yeah.
fucking. Fucking Jesus Christ.
If you're happy with your greeting, press 1. To hear how it sounds, press 2.
Oh,
Re-record
God.
it, press 3. To repeat this menu, press 9.
Oh my god, should I do a different one?
I want to hear how that sounds.
Well, you know, Ric Flair, you're an old fucking bastard. That's what you are. So,
I couldn't remember the dude
should've
that
hired
Scott Steiner was talking about that should have been hired.
Buddy
You
Rogers.
should have fucking, fucking.
That would be
Record
funny.
after the tone. Hit any key when you're done.
Well, you know something, Ric Flair, you're just an old bastard. That's what you are. They should have fucking WCW should have hired Buddy Rogers because he's the real Ric Flair. But you know, obviously they can't do that because Buddy Rogers is dead.
If you're happy with your greeting, press 1. To hear how it sounds, press re-recorded,
just press
3.
one. Just press
To repeat this
1,
menu,
bro.
your greeting is now being reviewed by the moderator. For
Oh,
safe
no.
connection, keep personal information like your last name, phone number, address, or details about your workplace confidential until you've had time to get to know the other person. And never share your credit card info with anyone on the system. We will never ask for your credit card info unless you contact us to make a purchase. By using this service, you agree to our terms of use and privacy policy, which you can view on our website. We assume no
Brother.
responsibility for personal meetings. If you hear a caller you're not interested in, you can block them so you won't hear each other by pressing 7. And if you hear something really inappropriate, pressing 7 again will report them to the moderator. Your greeting has been approved.
God.
That shit.
Rosemary calling from the east side of Cleveland. Looking for one female to hook up with. I can be generous. Here's your blood. Hit me back.
To connect live with this caller, press 1. Send a message or an ice break. Please record your invitation for this caller to join you in a private
No, bro.
conversation.
No, I'm
Record
done. I'm
after
done.
the
We can't
tone.
do this.
Hit any
We
key
can't
when
do
you're done.
this.
So, well, you know something, Matt Morgan. You're the DNA of TNA. But if I had your DNA, I'd shoot myself. And then I'd hang myself.
Here's how it sounds. Press 1 to accept it anytime. To accept your recording, press 1. Try again, press 2. Hear it again, press 9. To cancel recording, press the pound key.
Oh,
I wonder if I can hear it. I don't remember which one it was. 2?
Record after the tone.
Oh, no, that's
Hit
what
any
you
key when you're done.
Alright, I'm just gonna hang up.
I can't do this. Come on. Oh my fucking god! I cannot believe. Why is all these 1-800 numbers fucking send us to porn fucking sites or
Oh,
callers?
I got another one, Austin, because I got there's this one from that commercial where if you enter your credit card information, you can get a free watch.
Dog,
that
I swear
is-
to God. I swear to God.
1-800
There's no way.
348-3100.
There's no chance.
Alright,
There's
let's
no
see.
chance, Devin. There's no chance.
It's ringing.
There's no chance. Oh.
It's ringing.
Dude.
I don't think this number's gonna answer. It's still calling. Yeah, they're just not gonna answer, I guess. I don't know. Is there any fucking other ones I could call in here? While I'm on the fucking...
Oh, Jesus, dude.
I could call the one that fucking Repo Man was advertising, 1-800 Priceline, but I don't know how to type that in.
Okay. Let me see how you type that in. How do you
Oh my god.
type Priceline on a phone number? Okay. So 1-800. You
Hold on.
ready?
Yeah.
Alright. 77
Okay.
4 2 3 5 6.
Alright. It's ringing.
Welcome to America's hottest
Oh my god.
You're kidding me! You're fucking kidding!
To talk to
This is what Ted DiBiase wanted the people to call back in 2000.
You're fucking joking! Family friendly my ass!
There's another one I could try. 1-800. This is from one of the other commercials. 241-2400. This is from the fucking, what the fuck commercial is this? It's like a credit card commercial.
Dear God. I swear to God.
Your call did not go through. Please try your call again.
Let me try
Okay.
one more time. Just
Oh
to make
no.
sure. Yep, that
Okay.
number's fucking long dead.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my god, just the fact that like how do all these fucking numbers get taken over by fucking, oh yeah, there was another computer one. Let me try that one.
Oh my God.
1-800-439-9282.
I swear to God if we're getting 3 for 3. Okay.
Nope.
Oh, thank God.
I want my computer with 64 megabytes of RAM, god damn it.
Damn it, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Is there any more
Can we get to
numbers?
Just
checking.
We need to get to the fucking main event. Because I kind of want to watch a second episode tonight.
Okay, hold on. There's another one. Hold on.
1-888.
This is for another fucking computer, by the way. 271-0394.
If we get 3 for 6, dude.
Thanks for calling HP Store. Your call may be monitored or recorded
What?
for quality purposes.
HT
Oh.
Store.
HP. No, it's a computer company.
HP.com/privacy. Hi.
Yeah.
I am calling.
Oh, okay, well, so I guess, wait, was that for an HP computer?
I don't think so. I think they might have bought out that computer company.
Hold on, I'm watching the rest of this commercial. Let me see what it was called. That was Compaq. Oh my god.
Oh, so HP bought out Compaq. Okay.
So I guess that number still works, and the other number got taken over by a fucking phone sex line.
Why is it always the same phone sex line, too? It's
I don't
always
know.
the same fucking... Dude. Alright, can we get to this main event? If you can even call it that.
Yeah, I mean, it was a tag team match because fucking the commentators were like, oh, we're gonna see some tag team action in the main event. Like, anybody fucking wanted to see this.
The only person that we knew was Ace Steel, and we didn't even know it was Ace Steel. The commentators didn't even know it was Ace Steel. It was the Bodies versus the Heartbreakers. They knew who the Heartbreakers were.
Yep.
They didn't give a fuck about the Bodies, bro. God damn it, bro. And fucking the Heartbreakers had this fucking chick with them, Gia Moore, or what the fuck ever.
Or some shit.
And the commentators are just like, oh, well, see, we're classy, and we're going to show you some beautiful women, but we're going to show you the right way. Like, they were emphasizing the right way. Bro.
Yeah.
This match was whatever. Fucking... It pretty much ended abruptly. Like, there was no winner because the Heartbreakers started fighting a fan, and then somebody who looked exactly like that fan came out and were starting to beat, like, to help them or whatever. I don't know who they are or whatever, and then it just ended abruptly.
Yep. It literally just cut. By the way, I found out who those two dudes were. They're the fucking Shane brothers.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope, I'm not kidding you.
Again? Again. Oh my.
I like how I'm trying to download an image of a compact computer to put in the thumbnail, and I tried to download it, and it says this file cannot be downloaded safely. It's literally just a JPEG. It's telling me it can't be downloaded safely.
Oh,
I downloaded it
Jesus.
anyway. This thumbnail is cursed, dude. It's so cursed. But yeah, this tag match fucking was so ass. Like, no one knew who any of these guys were. I don't know why they were put in the main event. I don't know why half these matches were even put on. Like, I get the whole thing of like, oh, you want to like give people opportunities and stuff, but like, you can't just build your company on people that people don't know who the fuck they are. And to sit there on commentary and claim, oh, the biggest stars in the world want to come to WXO, and then you bring in Dan Severn. Like, fucking, you have the fake Kevin Nash in your company, bro, and you're talking about the biggest stars in the world. Fucking, I think Ted DiBiase had to have been on some kind of fucking drugs, because I don't know what in the fuck he was
No,
thinking.
no. Because
I hope WWE doesn't copyright us for using that. No, fuck you. I'm putting you by the fake Kevin Nash just for that.
that's okay.
I gotta find my image and then this thumbnail will be done. But yeah, that was pretty much episode 1 of fucking WXO. Fucking, I'm gonna go back to that website in a minute, see if it, like, once I put my picture in here, I'm gonna go back to that. Because I wanted to see, like, if there's any more fucking juicy info that we needed to know. Fucking, because it just seems like every fucking promotion we find is just fucking atrocious, and it just gets worse and worse and worse every promotion we find.
This is great. I don't know what you're talking about. This is.
This is fucking terrible, dude.
Aren't you excited to watch the next 2 episodes?
No, not really. By the way, I'm about to send you the thumbnail right now, as you can see how
Oh,
ungodly it is.
I'm scared.
There you go. It looks fucking terrifying.
Oh, God.
So I hope you're happy with that. Hey, dude. I gotta go back to that website I was on. Damn it, fucking wrestle crap. Where you at? Okay, there it is. I was just trying to see if it said anything about stuff on the show. Fucking. God damn it, fucking ads. Oh my god, apparently it said, like at this time, fucking Adam Pearce was trying to be a wrestler, but apparently he was also a plumber as a backup career.
Oh, my God.
So, it says, despite the very basic action, the hot crowd did not let up for a second except for whatever sections happen to appear on screen, a camera-shy bunch. And it says, see, WXO took sweetening the crowd to ridiculous ends, layering on the crowd noise even during the most run-of-the-mill promos. Once did they let up with the overdubs, and that was during a relay of the promo they had previously enhanced, meaning it was a production slip-up. So they were, Austin, they were dubbing crowd noise because this crowd was so fucking dead, because the show was so fucking ass, dude. One of
Jesus.
WXO's sponsors was Priceline.com. Fucking, the ads wrote themselves. Ted DiBiase would say, everybody's got a price, now you can name yours on Priceline.com. But instead, WXO thought the best, most credible person to sell viewers on a great deal was the Repo Man. Fucking Jesus Christ, dude. Fucking... Oh my god.
What?
So, WXO, which seemed to be in it, hold on, I gotta save a clip. So as I was saying, WXO, which seemed to be in it for the long haul, prepped fans for the arrival of Johnny Ace, who Stan Lane claimed had more moves than X-Lax. That imagery certainly didn't help Ace and his tag team partner Bart Gunn, who were known as the Movement and who WXO wanted us to think were the shit. They showed footage of Ace and Bart at the Tokyo Dome against Kenji Okasomi and Mitsu Arakawa. Eagle-eyed viewers might have noticed that this match was not, in fact, held in the Tokyo Dome, nor were their opponents really Kenji Okasami and Mitsu Arakawa, the former having been made up. So they made up their opponents to try to give these guys some credibility. Austin, they lied. They lied to the people. Austin, one of these people that they were claiming that Johnny Ace and Bart Gunn wrestled died in 1997. You can't make this shit up.
Dude.
They tried to say that these two motherfuckers wrestled somebody that died 3 years previously to try to get these motherfuckers over. Bro.
Hey, you know what Ted DiBiase was thinking?
What? Bro. He allowed this. He allowed this to happen. He probably was the one that wanted it to happen. And it only continues. The announcers reminded viewers that Japanese fans were much more quiet and reserved than their American counterparts, especially WXO fans who were too raucous to even let Ted DiBiase speak. Yet, that didn't stop WXO from adding tons of crowd noise to the Japanese match in post-production. Bro, I just... Oh, okay. Oh, there was some stuff that wasn't in this that was aired on the actual TV episode. So like this wasn't the full thing, Austin. Apparently, one of the lesser known talents in WXO included someone named Scoot Andrews.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. I might know that person.
Well, You want to know what his gimmick was in WXO?
What?
Well, he was the Black Nature Boy.
Oh, never mind. I do not know that person. Okay. Never mind. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Man, I think that's a good cliffhanger to leave this on, Devin.
Fucking, okay, I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Uh, oh my god. Okay, fucking yeah. I already told you about the how Scott Nash was in the dress on fucking WCW. Okay, fucking. It says the promotion's first main event was interrupted by a fan who, upon whom all four wrestlers proceeded to pound away. The fan's twin brother rushed through the crowd to fend off the attack. Good thing most of the seats were empty. I told you they were empty. The future Gemini fought off the Heartbreakers, and the two teenage the two teenage Jeff Hardys would wrestle later in the taping. Oh, okay, so those two apparently had a match. The first WXO taping ended with a cliffhanger as Stan Lane was found beaten up backstage. However, the group never held another taping. After WXO ceased operations, the Shane twins would go on to fame wrestling as the Giant Penises. So, so they had a cliffhanger ending with these two guys. And then he just never appeared in the company again, Austin.
Oh my
And
fucking god.
apparently this was fucking Ace Steel's last appearance. And fucking, and Johnny Ace went on to be who we know today as Mr. John Laurinaitis. So, yeah. So, yeah, that was, episode 1 of WXO Wrestling. What in the fuck did we watch, bro? What in the fuck did we watch?
One
Like,
of the greatest things we've watched. This
bro,
is one
I'm
of the
just,
greatest. One of the. I should rephrase that. One of the greatest disasters we have fucking watched.
I just, the fucking fact that this was shorter than, well, not shorter in terms of how many episodes, but the company lasted less time than XWF, but somehow had the same number of episodes. Both of these companies had 3 episodes, bro. At least as sad as it is, at least XWF had stars. As bad as they were, at least they had Hulk Hogan, they had Mr. Perfect, they had fucking the Road Warriors. Like, this company didn't have nobody but Ted
No,
DiBiase and Dan Severn.
they had Dan Severn. They had Adam Pearce.
Nobody fucking knew who he was at this time, though.
They had Zandig. Though they had Jesus. There was 5 of them.
Was this before he even did that?
Yes.
And the fact that Austin, you're trying to gas all this up, but the fact of the matter is that they tried to gas it up because they added in fake crowd noise because the crowd was so dead and the arena was so empty for their first show. At least XWF had more of a crowd. At least WWA had a jam-packed arena for their first show. As bad as that was. That's why I'm wondering, what did they advertise to get people to come here? What did they put out there and say, hey, this is a new company, WXO Wrestling, come to the show tonight? Like, what did they advertise to get people to fucking pay money for tickets to come to the show? Did they even make money from this show? Did people actually buy tickets, or did they give it away for free? I genuinely
don't
want to
know.
know. Like, what the fuck? Or
I
did
have
Ted
no clue.
DiBiase just pay for everybody's tickets because he has so much money? Because he obviously paid for all the rest. He obviously paid for Dan Severn. He paid for the fucking. Bro, this motherfucker couldn't even be bothered to put the logo on the ring. It was a
That's what you call
blank
the.
ring apron. There was no
You
logo,
know,
bro.
maybe Ted DiBiase just made this for his son, and then his son saw this, and
His
he
son
thought,
wasn't even wrestling yet. Was it? Do you
yeah,
think he was trying to inspire him? Maybe he inspired him to
yeah.
fucking launder money. Maybe that's what he inspired him to do.
No, this is what he inspired him to do.
Now I'm just thinking of the fucking SmackDown we watched where Ted DiBiase Jr. came out in the Santa outfit with a sack of toys. And he started giving people Ted
Oh,
DiBiase Jr. elite figures. People had DiBiase posse signs.
hey, maybe Ted DiBiase saw the vision. Maybe this is what created the Ted DiBiase posse, Devin.
I can't wait till we get to the last episode because I really want to know the exact reason why this company failed. I'm actually so curious why this failed so fast. Other than the fact that the shows are bad, like I want to know, like, did Ted DiBiase give up on it? Did they just fucking lose money? Like I'm really curious how this company went under. But
Man.
before we get to that, we have to get to the fucking episode 2 of fucking WXO. So, fucking hell, dude. The fact that the name doesn't even stand for anything goes to show that this was doomed from the beginning. But
I
this
don't
is
know what
only the
you're talking.
beginning.
Why do acronyms have to stand for something, Devin? I don't know what you're talking about.
Every other wrestling promotion's acronym stood for something. It makes them look like morons that this stands for nothing. Bro.
What are you talking about? I'm sure nobody cares that WWE stands for World Wrestling Entertainment. I'm sure that's the case. Fuck, I can't even say it straight.
Fucking. Well, fucking. Are you ready to get to episode 2?
Yes.
I have a feeling this is just gonna get worse as it goes on. And also as it goes on, the episodes get shorter. Legit, the next episode's 43 minutes, and then the last episode's only 30 something minutes. I don't know if stuff got cut out of it like this one did. I don't know. But we'll see. But yeah, that was episode 1 of WXO Wrestling. Fucking atrocious. We'll be back with fucking episode 2, the continuation of the fucking curseness. So stay tuned for that. And in terms of the omnibus, we're going to get to that next.
It doesn't matter to me if you're some shoot fighter, if you're some karate.
It gets so worse. Like not more cursed, but it just got so sad and pathetic, bro. This episode it felt, compared to the first one, it felt so like just it felt like nothing, bro. Like this was such a depressing episode to watch. This is fucking episode 2 of WXO. It's fucking
Oh
ass.
my god, bro. It
Like,
started with a recap
yeah, because these
of last
motherfuckers
week.
are fucking. They were proud to replay that fucking Mike fucking whatever fucking,
Enos.
yeah, Enos chair shot. They showed it literally like 4 fucking times.
Well, you want to know why they were proud?
Why? See, the thing is, with how this promotion went, I somehow I seriously doubt that they were making money.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Fucking, can I ask why in the recommended the Ted DiBiase's $1 Million Man theme, fucking Christian and the Hedgehog Boys
Uh,
full album isn't
I
recommended right after?
would have rather re-listened to that than watch this. This was so boring. Like most of the show was boring, and like there was some new people, but it's just like, who cares? No one cares about any of these people, bro. Like, you have no reason to care about any of these people.
Oh
And
my fucking god.
and uh, it started off with
Well,
fucking the recap, like you said, and then we saw the fucking curseness that was the Black Nature Boy. Basically, his whole gimmick is that he's Ric Flair, but he's black.
oh, but you forget the most important.
Like,
You forgot a match.
I don't even care. What did I forget?
You forgot the most important part. Al Green versus
Uh,
classy Chris Nelson.
yeah, because we got the famous famous in heavy quotations, by the way, the famous promo of him saying, he was cutting the promo on fucking Dan Severn, and he was like, "Oh, I don't care if you're a martial artist. I don't care." He said, "I don't care if you are a karate." It was so fucking, and then this fucking motherfucker sat there and was like, "Oh, I'm not afraid of anyone," and "Oh, my name is Al Green," and he said, "I am the baddest man in all of WXO,"
Mm-hmm.
and he was facing this fat ass dude named Classy Chris Nelson, who is fat as fuck, and he was wearing a fucking wife beater and American flag pajama pants. And
Yep.
so Al Green sits here and talks up this whole game about, "Oh, I'm the baddest man in WXO," and then sits there and he gets his ass whooped by fucking classy Chris Nelson. But the way that they're doing this, the way they had him cut a promo, is they're trying to build him and Dan Severn, I guess, and like they're obviously booking Dan Severn as their top star, and then they're trying to build Al Green as their top heel, but
Mm-hmm.
no one takes it fucking seriously. But they have him cut these promos like he's the most badass motherfucker in the world,
You
and
know,
then
Devin. I honestly think that Al Green could fist fight Brock Lesnar.
fucking not, bro.
I honestly think he could take the Undertaker in a fight.
Yeah, and by the way, he sits there and he wins this match by a fucking spine buster, and what did the announcers call it?
A sidewalk slam. Oh, sorry, a modified sidewalk slam.
They don't even know like the simplest fucking maneuvers, bro. Like when I tell you these guys were fucking dumbasses, I mean they were fucking dumbasses.
Should I also let you know that Stan Lane was actually a wrestler before this?
I didn't know that.
That they were talking about it on commentary.
Bro, they were talking about so much on commentary. It was ridiculous. Like, they're sitting there talking about, oh, fucking WXO is family friendly, family friendly, family friendly, right? But then anytime any of the women were on screen, oh, fucking, oh, they look so good, they look so nice. Oh, we can't wait to see more of them. Yeah, okay. Fucking Black Nature Boy, real family friendly right there, WXO. Ted. Real family friendly. And can I ask, like,
Hmm.
why would they want to be family friendly? Because you got to think about the time period that this company came around. They came around in 2000, right? And
Mm-hmm.
this was during the time where they were still in the Attitude Era, and WWF and WCW were massively fucking popular for doing more adult type shit, and ECW was more popular for just being straight up completely fucking insane and on fucking drugs.
Yep.
And then this company comes along and they're just like, oh, well, we're going to be family friendly. We're going to be family friendly. Did they not, like, Ted DiBiase was in the era of WWF where they were family friendly, when they had all the comic fucking characters, the cartoon era, as people like to call it. And you know
Mm-hmm.
what happened during that era? They almost fucking goddamn could have went out of business, because fucking that's not what the fans wanted, and they wanted what we got in the Attitude Era. So my question is, how did they think that that being family friendly was going to be successful when what people wanted was what WWF and WCW was giving to them? So how did they think family friendly was going to be a successful business thing for them? Like, to me, it just seems like they thought that they could be different by being family friendly.
That is exactly what they thought.
Oh, it didn't work out. I'll tell you that.
Obviously not.
Like, this whole show was just fucking bad, dude. Like, and when I mean like family friendly, they fucking like were just constantly saying, oh, we're family friendly, we're family friendly, we're family friendly, right? But then in the main event, they're sitting there talking about, oh, our wrestlers actually punch each other and don't slap them like companies on other channels. And I'm just like, brother, you have no right to be sitting there dissing other wrestling promotions when you guys can't even fill your arenas. There was less people at this show than in the first episode. There was so much more empty seats, and fucking
Yeah.
there was parts of the show where you could tell that they blatantly fucking added crowd noise, and you could tell because the crowd wasn't even chanting at some parts where you would hear that.
Mm-mm.
Like, these motherfuckers really just had the balls to go out there and try to act like they were the hottest new thing around, and they were the hot new commodity on the wrestling scene. They ain't shit, bro. Like, they weren't shit, and they were never gonna be shit, because fucking they just completely went about it the wrong way, and they fucked themselves over by trying to be fucking family friendly. So, and it's their own fault. They had no one to blame but themselves for their company failing. So, and it's just sad, honestly, because some of the people that they had could have been something, you know, but the company just came and went so fast. And you gotta wonder also what it's like from the perspective of the wrestlers working on this fucking company, because they come in on the first episode with the promise from Ted DiBiase that, oh, you're gonna get this big opportunity and you're gonna get the opportunity to make a career for yourself and make a lot of money. Like, a lot of these wrestlers were probably fucking banking on that. Like, they were probably depending on that. And
Yeah,
then to see how this company went under, like, I wonder what that was like for those wrestlers at the time, like, just thinking that they were
they
going to get this
were
big opportunity, and then it just crumbled within
they
3
were
weeks.
probably pissed, honestly.
You could tell fucking Dan Severn was fucking pissed. That's for sure. You could tell he
Oh
fucking
yeah.
immediately regretted coming here.
Oh yeah.
Like, Jesus
Fucking
Christ.
hell.
Like, he looked so fucking dead inside. I almost mistook him for fucking Zerch at one point.
Oh,
That's how dead
oh my
inside he
god.
looked.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
But yeah, that first match was fucking terrible. What happened after that?
Fucking after that, we got the second match, which you were about to talk about. Before we talked about the first.
Oh yeah, the fucking the Black Nature Boy is what I was saying. So
Yes.
he faced a dude named Hack Myers.
Yep.
Apparently, he used to be in ECW from what I looked up. Never heard of him. He looks like a Dollar Tree Bam Bam Bigelow. And during this match, the announcers are making comments about, oh, you don't have to be a pretty boy to make it in this business. You don't have to be hot and attractive to make it in this business. Like honestly, did Ted DiBiase or the commentators have some kind of fucking just disdain for fucking tits and ass? Like, because
I think they did at this
I don't
point.
understand what the fuck was their hate boner towards fucking women being, I guess you could say, exploited on TV or whatever. Like, why did they have such a hate boner towards it? That's what the fans wanted at the time. That's why, well, not the sole reason why, but that's one of the reasons why it was so,
Well,
the Attitude Era was so fucking popular.
I think the only thing Ted DiBiase wanted was
Well, the thing is, too, is like, I don't understand, because I know that motherfucker loves tits and ass. Are you kidding me? With all that fucking money, you know Ted DiBiase was getting fucked every night by fucking hoes. So why
oh
the
my
fuck?
god.
I don't understand why he would have such a hate boner and be like, "Oh, we want to be family friendly. We want to be family friendly," and then the announcers just, "Oh, we want to be family friendly," and all this shit. It's just like, bro, I don't understand. Like,
I don't
and
know, man. I have no clue.
I would be more okay with it if the family friendly stuff that they were actually doing was, I don't know, good, but it's terrible. All of it is terrible. Every fucking booking decision that was made on this show was fucking terrible. And they just
Yeah.
expected people to care just because it was family friendly and you could bring your kids to watch it and shit.
I mean, family friendly. That's all I gotta say. I don't know what else to say to it. That's what they love. Family friendly.
I, I guess. Fucking, but anyway, fucking, so we had this match with fucking Hack Myers and the Black Nature Boy. And then during the match, one of the commentators was like, they didn't want to say the Black Nature Boy because they said that they were afraid to say that on TV and shit. And they were talking about how he was trained by Ric Flair. He really didn't do shit in this match, by the way. And then, just for no reason at all, for no fucking reason, fucking Dan Severn comes out and fucking just starts attacking these guys. because he's supposed to be the babyface, mind you, and he's just interrupting this match because why the fuck not? And I'm just, and then like they fucking completely cut away from the match, and what the fuck did they cut to? Was it the fucking?
Oh, Barry Dorso.
Bro,
Of
he was
course.
on this show so much. Like, oh my god.
I'm telling you, he's the MVP. I'm telling you.
So then they cut back, and Dan Severn's just beating these guys up, and then all of a sudden here comes Al Green, and he gets in the ring, and then immediately he gets taken down and then put in a figure 4 leg lock, and he starts tapping. And I'm just like, how can you get people to believe that this guy has any chance at facing Dan Severn when you're trying to build this as like your biggest feud in the company, and you're just having him get squashed like a bitch, like. But then you expect people to get invested in it and get behind it, and it's just like I don't understand it. It's stupid. Like, and then then that was pretty much that. It was just dumb. Like, and then what was after that? Do you remember?
After that, I believe is when we got fucking the Dominator outside in his car, and he couldn't get out of his fucking car.
If you're wondering who the Dominator is, let me tell you, he's none other than Mr. Typhoon from the WWF. So, yeah, he was here because, you know, why not? And from what Austin told me, fucking apparently during this year he was in Mortal Kombat Conquest, and he was not this fucking fat in it. So I don't know why he was so fat here, but
I have no fucking clue. But he is so fat in this fucking this fucking shit, dude. So there's that.
yeah. And then the next match that we got was so fucking shit because it was, for some reason they wanted to do this match. It was this guy who looks like a dollar store Mike Myers, or not Mike Myers, what the fuck am I talking about? Mike Awesome. Fucking, I still got that Myers dude on my mind. But fucking, so they got this like Dollar Tree fucking Mike Awesome. His name was Pat Powers.
Yep.
And he comes out and he faced fucking Mike Enos. Because why not? And the match was fucking boring. Nobody gave a fuck. People in the crowd were sitting on their hands. No one cared. And then fucking during the match, the announcers were saying some shit about how Mike Enos was like this great young prospect from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and how he's like this tough, badass wrestler. And I'm just like, you know, it's funny thinking about it because at this time, fucking, they had Brock Lesnar in fucking OVW, who's also from Minneapolis, and it's just funny to think how, like, who they thought was a great fucking wrestler from Minnesota, you know, and,
Yep.
so, but anyway, fucking, this match doesn't really go anywhere because fucking goddamn the Repo Man comes out and he fucking attacks Mike Enos, and Mike Enos gets counted out, and Pat Powers fucking wins, and you could hear a fucking pen drop. That's how quiet it was. No one cared.
Yeah.
And they just repeated the finish from last week, except this time, this time it's fucking goddamn Mike Enos that gets counted out instead of fucking goddamn Repo Man, because you know that's how you build a feud, Austin. I guess that's how you build a feud.
I mean, that's what they're telling us. Fuck.
Yeah. So then after that, we got the segment where they talked about fucking the goddamn Johnny Ace and fucking goddamn Bart Gunn versus the two Japanese guys at the Tokyo Dome. And we already talked about in the last review how they fucking lied about it, and they said that they faced this one dude even though the dude was already dead for 3 years, and they completely lied about the whole thing to try to gas these guys up and to try to make them seem like they're more than they were. And we even got a promo from fucking Johnny Ace tonight as well, and where he was like, "Oh, people are wondering, oh, Johnny Ace, are you gonna be in WXO?" And he was like, "Obviously." And I'm just like, bro, no one fucking cared. No one fucking
Yep.
cared.
Nobody gave a flying fuck, bro. Fucking Christ.
Trying to remember what happened after that. Fucking, I think.
After that,
Fuck if I
did we
even
get?
know, dude. Because I know we had the main event still, but I think this might have been when we got the fucking Typhoon promo segment.
Yeah, I think that is the case.
So they had this new interviewer. I don't know what her name was, but her name was fucking something Hart, I think.
Yeah.
But so the commentators were sitting there being like, "Oh, we can't wait for you to meet our new fucking broadcast partner. We can't wait. We're so excited. They literally said we're so excited to see the beautiful women tonight." And I'm just like, "Oh, but you're sitting here preaching family friendly, but you're talking about beautiful women and shit." And then fucking we get this like promo segment where Typhoon comes out and his name in WXO is the Dominator because,
Yep.
why not? So he gets in the ring. He's
It's
wearing like a
pain.
tracksuit. He's dressed like he's about to fucking participate in a NASCAR race. I don't know what this fucking outfit was. And he cuts this stupid fucking promo about how when he was a kid he wanted a sports car, and then now he grew up but the car didn't, but he doesn't care because he literally said I don't care because I'm just having fun. And I was like, what are you talking about? And then he just starts talking about, oh, I'm the biggest and baddest man in WXO, and fucking, if anybody wants to, I wrestled all over the world. If anybody wants to step up to me, step up. If anybody wants a piece of me, then come get some. And that was pretty much that.
Yep.
And then fucking also they had more advertisements with fucking the Repo Man as well. And he even cut a promo on Mike Enos as well, I think.
Yes. It was a terrible
And
promo.
yes, and then I think besides that, we got the main event, which I'm gonna let you talk about this because Austin was fucking really not happy about this main event.
Because it was the same fucking main event. It was the same fucking. They were that lazy. They just had a rematch.
Yep,
Same match, main event.
yep.
It was so dead too. Nobody gave a fuck.
We got the Heartbreakers versus the Bodies 2, and no one cared. And all the commentators cared about was fucking the Heartbreakers fucking manager. They still didn't know who the Bodies were, by the way.
Yep.
So, also, like earlier in the night, they showed the fucking Shane twins walking into the building, and it just went nowhere because they weren't on the show again. So, but yeah, go ahead and talk about this main event.
Oh, it was terrible. It fucking sucked. Same shit pretty much as last time, except this time Adam Pearce came out and actually fucking Ace Steel got dropped on his neck, and then Adam Pearce came out and just put Ace Steel on one of the Heartbreakers, 1, 2, 3. That was it. And then the fucking bodies started attacking fucking goddamn Adam Pierce. And then fucking Tommy Rogers came out and helped Adam Pierce, and that was the end. Like, that was the end of the show. So, yeah.
It was an entirely pointless show. It felt like dead. Like the whole show, it just felt like the energy was just sucked out of it. It felt so deflated compared to the first episode. Like to me, it kind of felt like the first episode. Like it kind of felt like at least the wrestlers were trying. And it kind of felt like they were just like, okay, this is a new promotion. Like, this could be an opportunity. Like, let's go out here and try to make this work. And then this episode just kind of felt like once that first one was over, they realized the fucking shit show that they were a part of. And it kind of just felt like they were like, well, I'm just gonna fucking half-ass this shit. So that's just this show had no energy to it. It was so dead, bro. Like this was bad. But that was episode 2 of WXO. I don't really have anything to read for it because I kind of read everything beforehand in the last review because I thought that was for the first episode, but apparently that was stuff for this episode. I will say it did not say anything about the third episode, so I don't know what's on the third episode. So
I have no fucking clue.
But
and I'm terrified.
But yeah, so that was WXO Wrestling episode 2. There's one final episode, episode 3, the last show that they did before the company went under. So let's, I guess, see how much worse this can fucking get, because it's already in the drizzling shits. So, and even this review, it just feels like the energy was sucked out of us. In the last review, you're just like, you're so excited about WXO, and now even you're like deflated, Austin.
Yeah.
I think the reality is starting to set in for you just how fucking sad and depressing this is.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, fucking, I know this is a shorter review, but, I mean, there really wasn't a whole lot to this fucking episode. It was just like, it was like 40 minutes, but it was just, it felt quick. There was only like 4 matches compared to like the 5 last time. And it just like, the only thing really notable from it was like, I guess like the Typhoon promo. Because
and the karate.
Yeah, and the karate thing, and honestly, Typhoon felt like the only fresh thing on this show. I was just like, oh, okay, what the fuck is he gonna do? But
that's saying something.
Yeah. And then also, I forgot to mention, that motherfucker sat there, right, in his promo, and he started talking about, he said all the top stars are coming to WXO, and he said, I'm so excited for it. Brother, stop the fucking cap. Like, ooh, oh, bro, they were really, like, these motherfuckers, like, really must have been told, go out there and fucking say this shit. Because if they were saying this shit on their own, then that is fucking saying something about them. The fact that they thought fucking top stars were actually gonna come to this fucking sinking ship, bro. They had nothing but a bunch of WCW rejects.
Yep.
Fucking, which is saying something, because XWF and WWA also had fucking WCW and WWF rejects.
Yeah.
And somehow those companies were fucking better. That's saying something.
The luck of the draw, man. The luck of the draw.
Well, anyway, fucking, that was episode 2 of WXO. And we'll be back with the third and final episode of WXO, and we'll see just how this fucking company went from starting up to closing its doors within 3 weeks. So we'll be right back for episode 3 of WXO Wrestling.
Dear fucking God.
Johnny Ace, Mike Martin, my partner who knocked out Doc, are in the WXO. Her abuse.
Okay,
This
we've
is
reached
such a
the
bad
end.
idea.
We've reached the end. The third and final episode of WXO, whatever the fuck. I'm so tired, bro. I've been up for like 20 something hours at this point. I'm so
We
tired.
did these all 3 in a row.
Yes, I'm exhausted, bro. Bro, this had to be the most dead, lifeless, sad way for a company to go out. There was like 5 or 6 matches on this show, and it got to the point where they got so pathetic that they, for a good like 5 minutes, sat there and put another company's fucking match on their program. And when I tell
Yeah.
you the audio was fucking terrible for this episode, and by the end, their production feed was cutting out completely, and it kept going to a blue screen of death. Like, it just, like, it really makes you question why we even did this, honestly. Like, and,
People wanted more retrospectives, man. That's what they were saying on the channel like a year ago.
yeah,
And we just didn't get to it.
you wonder why. Fucking, we could've did, fucking Wrestling Society X, or we could've did JCW, or fucking whatever, but, no, we did this. And then,
At least we don't have to sit through it ever again,
yeah, but fucking, it really boggles my mind how these wrestling promotions can just come and go, and just how so many of these promotions just popped up in the early 2000s, and how many of them fucking flopped. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. This was just terrible. So we started off with Ted DiBiase. He finally gave enough of a shit to come back, I guess. So he was cutting a promo at the beginning of the show, and he was talking about how he's the CEO and he has all the power and he makes all the decisions, and fucking, he was talking about, Adam Pearce and the bodies, since you guys want to fucking triple team someone, we'll see how you guys like it or whatever, because tonight, Adam Pearce, you're going to team up with the bodies and you're going to take on a mystery team of my choosing. And then he just gets out of the ring, and they're piping in so much fake crowd noise that you could barely hear Ted DiBiase, and because just the audio in general was fucking atrocious. And that was pretty much how it started. And the first match, we get the Bodies versus Adam Pearce and fucking Tommy Rogers, because not like we've seen the Bodies the past 2 shows, and not like we've seen Adam Pearce the past 2 shows and Tommy Rogers the past 2 shows.
We get to see more of Adam Pearce and the Bodies and Tommy Rogers. Don't worry.
At least we didn't have to see the Heartbreakers this time.
No.
But
this match was only there to make it to where Adam Pearce and Tommy Rogers broke up because Adam Pearce turned on Tommy Rogers.
Yeah. That's pretty much all it was for.
This is legit all it was for.
Like, they were having this fucking tag team match, and then just all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Adam Pearce just turns on Tommy Rogers, and the bodies get the pin. And I just question myself why we're even watching this.
You know
Like,
why we're watching this, Devin? You want to know why, Devin?
because you
Because
love torture and pain and anguish.
this is why.
I hope Ted
And
DiBiase fucking passes away.
and this is why.
Did you hear what I said, Austin?
Yes, I did.
It's getting to that point with me, like Ted DiBiase, like why have you done this shit? Like why? Like genuinely, I don't understand. Like I don't understand why he's done this. Like you could have did so many other things with your money. You could have bought fucking cocaine. You could have fucking fucked a bunch of bitches. You could have bought a mansion. You could have bought cars. Anything you wanted. You could have whatever, and you decide to start a wrestling promotion thinking that you know everything and you know shit. And then you go out of your way to fucking sign Dan Severn, who, by the way, wasn't even on this last show. So some big fucking signing that was, Ted.
You know what's funny?
What?
Because he laundered money, I just have this image in my head of instead of fucking Walter White and Bryan Cranston and shit, fucking it's just fucking Ted DiBiase laundering money at that laundromat in Breaking Bad.
That would have been better than watching this. This was just depressing, bro. Like, this, like, the last show started feeling like it, but this show just felt like a dying company. Like, you could just feel it while you're watching this. You could just feel like, yeah, this company's fucking done for. It's dying. Like,
Oh,
oh my god. Like, this is done with today. It's done with tonight. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I just want to go to bed. And we watched this fucking shit, and I expended so much energy in the first review, and now I'm just dead inside.
yeah.
So, fucking, I'm just, and you know the fact that they had the balls to put on like fucking 5 fucking matches too, for no goddamn reason whatsoever. Like there was absolutely zero fucking reason for half of these matches to be on this card, and they just did it just cause. So
Yeah.
fucking but anyway, after that first match, we go to get a promo with fucking goddamn fucking my fucking brain is so fried now. What was it?
Wasn't it fucking
The Repo Man.
Barry Dorso.
Yeah, they go to give him one of his like segments, and then they just cut him off. But you know who they did give one of those segments to? Fucking Johnny Ace. Only God knows why they gave him one of those. So, we'll get to Johnny Ace. Don't worry. But
yes, we will.
But after that match, we're just like, okay, what's gonna happen next? And then we get this fucking boring ass match between Maniac Manny, he's back, and he's taking on Eric Watts with fucking goddamn Jesus.
There was 5 of them.
So
Mr. Zandig is in his corner. And
Yeah.
this match was fucking slow and ass. And Zandig kept getting involved. And then it got to a point where Zandig hit fucking Maniac Manny on the post, put him in the ring, and Eric Watts pinned him 1, 2, 3. That was legit it.
Yeah. Legitimately, that was it. The match was like 5 minutes. It was just nothing whatsoever. And then at this point we're like, well, we're 15 minutes into this. What the fuck else are they gonna do?
No, you got Billy Fives versus Anthony Adonis. Who the fuck are they? We don't know, but they're on our TV screens.
Yeah. Fucking
Oh.
Anthony Adonis looks like fucking Ryan Nemeth if he was trying to be Dolph Ziggler. And by the way, it's not the same Adonis that's in the Heartbreakers either. That apparently this
No,
company had two people named Adonis
yep,
because and then
And then Billy Fives looks like a fucking short version of fucking Chris Canyon. So there's that.
yep, fucking and this match was just like, bro, what you talk about like a depressing vibe. Let me set the stage for you here. The audio quality was shit. It got to where the feed was blue screening because even at this point, I think the camera and the TV feed and probably just everybody at UPN just wanted to like end their own lives watching this shit. And fucking so there's that, and then this arena that they're in. I think they were in the same arena for all three of these shows, and you could see the crowd progressively get smaller over the three shows. And this was so bad to where you could see maybe like 4 or 5 rows of people, and then I shit you not, the whole rest of the arena was fucking empty. You could just see it was like a sea of empty seats, bro. And they were piping in so much crowd noise, like, and you could see a lot of the crowd was just fucking sitting there on their hands, just wondering why. Why did I come here? Why did I spend my money on a ticket to come here? Like, why? Like, why? I would rather watch paint dry, or I'd rather fucking smash my own head into a wall than watch this shit. Like, I don't.
The
It was
sad
just.
part is, this was on UPN, and
Mhm.
UPN was popping at this time, bro. UPN was like Fox, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and this was so bad, bro. And then that September after this shit show, dog, like Raw was on UPN.
Yep.
So fucking they said fuck Ted DiBiase, we're going to the real fucking wrestling. Basically.
Yeah.
Uh
They realized real quick. I don't know if that's why a lot of people weren't on this show. I don't know. But this Adonis versus Billy Fives match was just like Billy Fives was the baby face and Adonis was the heel, and they were trying to do like a baby face and heel thing, and just nobody cared. Like not a single soul cared. You could sit there like Austin. This show was so pathetic that they fucking Ted DiBiase could have somehow paid enough money to find a way to resurrect Jesus Christ, and he could have had the second coming of Jesus Christ on WXO, and nobody would have cared.
yeah.
Like, bro, this he could have brought in any like this man. He could have even if he would have brought in like Stone Cold Steve Austin, it wouldn't have mattered. Like this show was dead by this point. Like there wasn't anybody or anything that could have saved it by this point. Um, and fucking Ted DiBiase. I don't know if you could tell, but like, cause he was on commentary for the main event, but he just kind of he sounded like he was like, oh, fucking, I'm the CEO and I made this company and I make all the decisions and
Mm-hmm.
fucking and he literally said like everybody in this company does what I want when I want and shit and fucking then he was talking about how he could fire anybody he wants and all this shit, right? Like he just kind of seemed like, you know, maybe he like he knew that it was going downhill and he wanted to just be like, well, you know, this is my wrestling company, this is mine and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking but anyway, this match sucked. It was boring. Fucking I literally got so bored with this match, I got up and took my dog outside. I had more fun being outside in the cold, freezing winter weather than watching this fucking match.
How bad it was.
And when I came back in, I seen fucking Billy Fives got the fucking pin or whatever the fuck happened. The match ended, and I was just like, oh, I don't give a shit. So whatever.
Yeah.
That, and then we're sitting there and we're like, okay, well, like what else could they possibly do? Well, then we get to, oh, it's time to talk about fucking Johnny Ace. So fucking the one commentator, fucking Cruz or whatever his name is, fucking goddamn fucking pedophile Cruz. Fucking he sat there and he was just like, oh, fucking this is Johnny Ace and he's coming to the WXO and no fucking yeah, here's him and fucking Bart Gunn in fucking All Japan, and they're wrestling these two people, which one of them was already dead, and you know we just sit here and lie about it to try to gas up our wrestlers, to try to get somebody to fucking care. They don't, they bro. As long as they get one person to care, they that would have been all they need. Like they could have got a fucking 90-something-year-old grandmother to fucking care, and that would have been enough for them. They like as long as they could get one person invested in this shit, that's all that mattered to them. Fucking. But anyway, fucking, they're just like, oh, it's fucking all Japan, and they're like, oh, it's in the Tokyo Dome, and the fucking thing said, oh, it's in the Egg Dome, so they lied, and this whole match was a lie. It was just to try. They tried, bro. When I tell you, they showed like a whole 5 to 6 minutes of this fucking match that's not even theirs. It's owned by All Japan. They
Mm-hmm.
literally played 5 minutes of a match that's not even there, and they fucking dubbed their own commentary over it. And then I shit you not, these motherfuckers sat there, dubbed commentary on a fucking match that's not theirs, and then proceed to shit on the Japanese audience and
Mm-hmm.
point out how they don't fucking how they're quiet and they give like golf claps. Meanwhile, oh, WXO has hot explosive crowds. Brother, they had more people watching All Japan. Do you realize how sad this is, Austin? Johnny Ace wrestled in front of a bigger crowd than WXO ever had. That is
Yeah.
sad. And then, speaking of Johnny Ace, when they were calling this match, these motherfuckers are sitting here trying to dick suck Johnny Ace and Bart Gunn, and these motherfuckers don't even know Johnny Ace's moves.
Nope. They
Like,
legit called the Ace Crusher a bulldog.
yes,
The Ace Crusher is a cutter dog.
like these commentators just like they act like they're so passionate about WXO, and then they just proceed to be the dumbest fucking two idiots I've ever seen at a commentary table. Like, say what you will about people like Excalibur and Mark Madden and shit like that, but at least they fucking knew who the wrestlers were, at least they knew wrestlers' fucking moves. I don't know what these two fucking clowns were doing at this fucking commentary table and then acting like they were the greatest commentators ever and shit. I'm just like... So, it's literally just 5 minutes of this All Japan match, and it's just like fucking... They show Johnny Ace and Bart Gunn winning the All Japan Tag Team titles, and fucking... Then that was that. And then they're just like, oh, fucking Bart Gunn and Johnny Ace are gonna sit there and come to WXO. Spoiler alert, they never fucking did, because the
Nope.
company fucking went under. So, fucking... And then, I think after that, we got this segment where the one commentator, fucking Stan Lane or whatever his name was, he was just like, oh, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go try to figure out fucking who this mystery team is. And then he fucking just leaves, and then the new chick, her name is Jessica Hart. She fucking gets on the commentary booth, and then this motherfucker Cruz is just sitting there simping over her, saying how beautiful she is, and
But guys, it's family friendly. Guys, it's family friendly.
Yep. And so then we get this fucking main event, which was Adam Pearce and the fucking Bodies. Which, by the way, this announcer still doesn't know who they are and just calls them these young men and shit.
They've been in every single main event, mind you.
Yep. They main evented they're the only wrestlers that can say they main evented every single WXO show. So, fucking, Ace Steel has that in his career, I guess. But,
that and biting somebody. Yeah, lovely.
So, and they're facing a mystery team, and Adam Pearce is just heel now, and it just makes no sense. And so and Ted DiBiase is also on commentary as well. And then they're just like, oh, who's the mystery team? Who's the mystery team? Well, here comes the Shane brothers. Fucking goddamn coming out there looking like a couple fucking chodes is what they look like.
I mean, they've been them before. I mean, they've been chodes.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Fucking. So they come out and they're all muscly and big and fucking. They're just like, oh, these fucking. They try to make them look like they're intimidating and fucking. And then Cruz is just like, oh, fucking. These guys came out of the crowd and now they're wrestlers. And then Ted DiBiase is just like, oh, like, I just want to give everybody an opportunity. And, I saw these guys, and they're big guys and they're impressive guys. And so I said, fuck it, I'm gonna give them a chance. My company's dying anyway, so fuck it, why not? So we get this fucking handicap match, and Adam Pearce and the Bodies just get dominated the whole time. Oh, did we? I completely forgot. Did we talk about the fucking Dominator match?
No, it was just Typhoon. He beat up a couple jobbers. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We talked about it.
He was wearing this like nasty ass, tight ass singlet. He looked like fucking Otis when he shaved off all his fucking hair and facial hair. He looked fucking disgusting. But yeah.
He was kind of built like a cannonball.
Yeah. Fucking. But anyways, so the Bodies and Adam Pearce are just getting dominated by the Shane brothers, and fucking Then fucking just fucking out of nowhere, the fucking somebody gets a win. I don't even know what happened. I think one of the bodies got pinned or some shit. And then fucking the Shane brothers started brawling with Adam Pearce and the other body. And then all of a sudden here comes fucking Tommy fucking whatever the fuck his name is. And he comes out and fucking I would have rather seen fucking Tommy Pickles get in the ring than this fucking scrub ass. Like fucking I like it's sad that I would rather watch fucking the Rugrats than to fucking watch WXO, bro. I would.
But Devin.
Hmm. You know, this is random, but you know who Kyle would look like if he had red hair?
What?
Chaz Finster.
Mm.
But anyway, fucking Kyle, if you're watching, fuck you. But anyway,
Kyle, as Chaz Finster says.
You know what Kyle's gonna look like when he's an old man? He's gonna look like fucking Grandpa Pickles.
Oh, he is.
Fucking.
Back to the rest of the show, though.
You think Kyle would be fucking attracted to Dill? I'll stop. I'm just imagining like Kyle fucking. Why is this in my head? I'm just imagining Kyle fighting with all the babies over the fucking chocolate milk.
We're so fucking tired, bro.
That'd probably be like Kyle's ultimate fantasy. Imagine he's fucking dressed up in a Raven outfit as well. It's like he's like a kidnapper in the night. He fucking kidnaps fucking babies and puts them in his fucking his cloak.
Dog.
Kyle's just like he's just like, come here, babies. I got a fucking chalky milk for you, and he just fucking says fucking whatever that shit Raven says is fucking
Azrath, that's your Zento.
Yeah, and then he just grabs him and puts him in the cloak, and just like runs away into the night like fucking Mysterion. And fucking. You know, that would be more. It's sad that if Kyle fucking kidnapped a child, that would be more entertaining than anything I saw on WXO. The sad thing is like, you know, if Ted DiBiase would have just like filmed children being kidnapped, he probably would have had more success.
Okay, hang on now. I think we're crossing the line.
His son's already in jail for money laundering. He might as well join him. You know, like it's like Johnson said: if you can't beat him, join him. Imagine like Ted DiBiase Jr. and Kyle all in a prison cell together.
You know what they'd be fucking jamming to?
What? Jesus Christ.
With Kyle though, you gotta replace the ladies part with babies.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking. I just imagine Kyle like tries to like summon his fucking Batmobile and it's just a fucking white van that says free candy. Fucking.
You motherfuckers don't know who Kyle is. It's fucking our friend. We play games with. Yeah, I'm just imagining somebody watching this, just trying to like fucking watch a retrospective on WXO, and they're hearing us talk about fucking kidnappings and shit.
I'm sorry, but it would be more entertaining. This is so boring, bro. Like, this is so
I know.
draining. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, at least, like, if Kyle was kidnapping a child into the Upside Down at Chuck E. Cheese, at least, you know, there'd be some
But
entertainment to that because it would just be so crazy that you'd be like, what the fuck? But, like, it felt like I was watching a funeral. That's what this felt like. It was just so depressing and just lifeless and sad, bro. I thought like we were gonna just start seeing zombies or some shit. Everybody was fucking just wrestling like they were zombies on this show. Like no one cared, no one gave a shit. Ted DiBiase just seemed like he was angry and fucking bitter. Like, and it's just this is just a miserable experience. And by the way, fucking the Tommy fucking Pickles dude fucking came out and he fucking teams up with the Super Chodio brothers and fucking they sit there and goddamn you know you might as well just call them like fucking foreskin and fucking nutskin. But anyway, they fucking triple team on fucking Adam Pierce and fucking one of the goddamn bodies that maybe the reason why they called them the bodies is because they just fucking wrestle like they're zombies because they just don't care. They're fucking built like
yeah.
Kyle too. You see how fucking skinny they were? Like
Oh
Jesus
my
Christ.
god,
Like
bro.
I would have believed fucking a pencil could wrestle more than that. Like it's sad that like fucking I would have rather seen the Shane brothers wrestle a fucking stick insect.
Oh my
Maybe
god.
Ted DiBiase should have just experimented with these ideas instead of trying to be like, oh, we're fucking family friendly and we're gonna give everyone a fucking opportunity and everybody come to WXO because we're happiness and sunshine and rainbows and fucking Candyland over here in fucking WXO. Fucking if you want to see fucking ass and fucking tits, go watch WWF or fucking
No.
WCW.
They wouldn't say that. They would say buttocks and breasts, Devin. They have to be family friendly. They can't say ass and tits.
They'd probably be more than that. They'd probably say some shit like fanny or tushy or some shit like that. But fucking, they just say, oh, if you want to see fucking goddamn milkies or tushy, fucking sit there and watch fucking Raw or fucking WCW or even ECW. But if you wanna see fucking My Little Pony and the Care Bears and fucking goddamn fucking shit like fucking Coco Melon, then sit there and watch W fucking XO fucking goddamn like bro, like what the fuck is this promotion? Like you sell yourself on being PG and family friendly and then you're just the most boring shit. As sad as it is, at least when WWE did those shows where they tried to actually get you to believe that fucking Alberto Del Rio ran over Santa Claus with his car and that John Cena had to fight for the spirit of Christmas, at least that was so fucking bad that it was entertaining. This was just dead. This had no pulse. This show was a flat line. This show's line was flatter than Kyle's body build, bro. Like, did you know Kyle's cousin is Flat Stanley?
Oh
Anyway,
my fucking god.
but anyway, the Shane brothers and I really don't even care at this point. The two fucking, you know what the Shane brothers look like? They look like the two fucking fat, bald fucking twins from Alice in Wonderland. That's what they fucking look like. Uh, I guess you could make them a trio and put Austin in there. Anyway,
Fuck off.
but anyway, fucking, they sit there and like I said, they double team Adam Pearce and one of the bodies and then it just like they just are like, oh well, you know, no one cares anymore, so let's just cut backstage. And then they cut backstage and we see fucking Stan Lane fucking laying there in a pile of like coats or whatever the fuck it was. And he's just laying there and they're just like, oh my god, he got taken out. Oh my god, fucking Stan Lane got taken out. Oh my god, who could have done such a thing? Who could have done this? And then they're just like, oh well, fucking, we're gonna find out what happened. We'll see you next week for the next episode of WXO, and it just ends.
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind, there was never a next week, so this company ended on a cliffhanger. None of these wrestlers were ever seen again. Well, okay, not in that way, but like they were like, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if fucking Ted DiBiase fucking kidnapped all of them and like fucking sold them in like human trafficking or something. But fucking like fucking anyway, like it's like I just meant like never saw half of these people again. And the people that we did see went on to fucking, at least most of them went on to better things. And some of them, like fucking Dan Severn, his career, and Typhoon, like their careers just fucking died. Bro, you brought in Dan Severn to have one match. You had one match.
Actually, I don't even think it was a match. I think it was you just beating the fuck out of people.
Bro, he came there and he beat the fuck out of Al Green 2 times, and that's all he did in this company.
Mm-hmm. That
And,
is exactly what he did.
and then they bring in Typhoon, and then he has one fucking like 3-minute match with 2 jobbers, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're sitting there teasing, oh, we're gonna bring in Johnny Ace, and we're gonna bring in fucking goddamn Bart Gunn, and we're gonna fucking, oh, all the top stars are coming here. Oh, we're gonna fucking, oh, you know, we're gonna fucking bring in Hulk Hogan for all we know. Oh, we're gonna fucking goddamn sit there and bring in fucking, maybe they'll bring in Puppet and Tio, the fucking midgets. Maybe they'll sit there, fucking, if they would have lasted till 2001, Austin, maybe they could have brought Shrek into WXO. Maybe that would have fucking,
Dude.
maybe they could have fucking, maybe goddamn Ted DiBiase could have signed the fucking Twin Towers before they got blown up, and maybe that could have saved this company. But probably that wouldn't have even saved this company. Like, fucking, I'm just so tired and out of it right now. I'm just so done, bro. Like this, just the
Uh,
drizzling diarrhea shits. This, and I'm looking this up right now. I want to see why exactly this company went under, because I am at a loss for how bad this was. This was worse than the XWF, and this was worse than the WWA, bro. Like,
I can't wait until we find something worse than this.
why did, if I could spell correctly, the WXO
You have to put wrestling after.
wrestling promotion end? No, not WXW. Fucking. Okay. Let me look at this fucking article. Uh, everybody's just saying that there's like so fucking little information known about it.
Jesus Christ.
Like, you would think like somebody would know. Like, let me go back to WrestleCrap and see if they say anything about it. It just says fucking after the cliffhanger, it never held another taping. After WXO ceased its operations, the Shane twins would go on to fame wrestling as giant penises, and then it says Ace Steel would go on to fame wrestling as Donald Trump, and Johnny Ace would go on to be the patriarch of the Bella family, and then it says 3 existing episodes of WXO were nonetheless aired in syndication, leaving fans with many unanswered questions. That's oh my god, so someone put a comment. Apparently someone got a cameo from Ted DiBiase, and they asked him what WXO stood for, and his answer was that it stood for absolutely nothing.
I told you. I told you. I told you.
Fucking. Oh my god, bro. This is. I don't know. I can't find anything. There's no answer as to why this failed. If I had to take a guess as to why it failed, I would assume it was dwindling audience, probably dwindling fucking TV performance. I wouldn't be surprised if UPN just fucking said, you're fucking off the network. Fucking probably, maybe they had money issues, or maybe Ted DiBiase didn't want to put any more money into the company. Maybe all the wrestlers just said, fuck this shit, this is going nowhere, and they left. I don't know. It could be a number of different reasons why this promotion failed. But the fact is, this promotion only lasted 3 weeks. That is sad. That has to be like a new record for a promotion, right? Like, is anything
I'm sure
ever
we
going to
can
come
find
close to
something
that?
that broke it. I don't know, but I'm sure we can find something that's broken it.
I swear to God, if we find like a promotion that's just like one show and it like failed after one show, that's gonna be like the epitome of fucking sadness. Fucking, but it's just like, it's always depressing to see how these companies go out. Like, you want to try to watch it and laugh at it and make fun of it, but it just gets like, because they just book like they don't care, the wrestlers act like they don't care, they wrestle like they don't care, people cut promos like they don't care, the crowd's dead, the arenas are empty. It's just, everything is just, has this depressing vibe to it, and you could just like, you just feel that the company's just on its deathbed. And this, a lot of these promotions are like that, unfortunately. And unfortunately, there's a lot of fucking failed promotions. So,
Oh yeah, I'm sure we'll be looking at more eventually.
yeah, fucking. There's plenty more. Like, Wrestling Society X is one that we've been asked to do. We're gonna do it eventually. It's 10 episodes. So, and then there's also JCW, which was the ICP's wrestling promotion. There was the whatever the fuck promotion Lacey Von Erich was in. It was like some fucking weird ass women's promotion. Like, there's a bunch of them. Too many in my opinion. But my thoughts on WXO as a whole, it was fucking trash. It was absolute fucking diarrhea, fucking absolute fucking just the worst wrestling promotion I've ever seen. And that's saying something based on what we've covered already. But fucking, it's making me think we're gonna have to do like a wrestling promotion tier list one day, bro. Like, call it like the
Oh
worst of the worst
god.
tier list. But yeah, this company, it could have had potential. The first show, like, at least felt like they were kind of trying, and that they had high hopes for it, and it just failed. And honestly, I did not enjoy watching it. Like, the first one was at least enjoyable because we laughed at it. This is how fucking absurd it was. And then the last two was just so depressing. Like, but yeah, just not good at all. It was boring, it was depressing, it was just exhausting to get through. And the shows were so short too. So that's saying something as well. And it's just, you look at all these wrestlers that were in this promotion, you just ask yourself, like, what the fuck were they thinking? Like, why the fuck did they go here? And then you look at Ted DiBiase, and you're just like, the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you do this? Like,
You know why, Evan?
mm-hmm.
You sure you know why?
Yes.
I slowed it down, by the way.
Oh my god. But yeah, my overall thoughts, this was fucking garbage. This was a shit show and a dumpster fire of a promotion. Fucking don't ever watch it, please. It's fucking bad. If you were to watch one, I would say just watch the first episode. Don't bother with the rest of it. Unless you want to torture yourself by watching all of it. But yeah, fuck WXO. I'm done. Go ahead and give your thoughts on this fucking garbage ass promotion.
I'm tired, so I'm gonna keep them short. Terrible. Um, I'm glad we covered it, so it's done. But this shit was awful. Like ass. 2 packs of ass. Fucking dog shit. Fucking doo doo. Fucking excrement. Fucking Kyle.
Oh my god.
Like, yeah, it sucked, bro. I have nothing else to say. I'm ready to go to bed, man.
Me too, it's fucking almost 3 in the morning. At this point, I've been awake for, let's see, I've been awake for about 20 hours now. So, I'm fucking dead. I'm dead inside right now. I'm exhausted. So, yeah, fucking. But, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, that was the failure of the WXO. The failure of Ted DiBiase's wrestling promotion. I hope you all enjoyed this retrospective. I didn't, and Austin didn't. So, I hope everybody who wanted us to do more retrospectives on failed promotions is happy. So, but yeah, with that being said, the one we'll most likely do next is Wrestling Society X. So, stay tuned for that. But, yeah, that was WXO. Fucking garbage. So, thank you guys for watching this review and this retrospective. And,
Please.
Go fuck yourself, Ted DiBiase. That's all I gotta say. Go fuck yourself.
Money, 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 money.